What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about Lucid, ticker is LCID. I want to give you a good breakdown of the data points, and given that it is currently up 4.36%, I want to talk on how high it could potentially go this week. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get right to it. So like I said, up 4.36%, it did hit a high today of $8.53. So it does have a lot of good momentum behind it. And like I've said in the past, unless there is some justifiable reason for it to really break out, it kind of gets pulled back in. So this is why it did hit a high of 853, but it's getting pulled back a little bit. So just be aware of that, because there is actually no news, no SEC filings, nothing really to justify it going up as much as it is, other than the fact that it's just been at a substantial discount for a while and been very much suppressed. Of course, yesterday 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗚 did have a little bit more of a spaces call on Twitter that he did say a lot of good things about the whole 2030 vision and Lucid's role in that. And plus, it did come out yesterday, a little bit more of a regurgitation from this original news from May 19th, 2022. But Lucid is securing $3.4 billion in incentives, and that's for the Saudi plant and for hiring and so forth. So in general, I think that's fairly good, because I think a lot of people were always worried about liquidity for Lucid, because based on the last earnings, Sherry did say I think they're good up to Q1 2024 as far as money, because I think they have $4.9 billion right now in cash and cash equivalents. I personally feel it's not necessarily enough, and most likely it'll be enough for just Q4 2023. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. But like I said, other than this and 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛 speaking, that's the only real things that have come out. So in reality, like I said, I think Lucid just fundamentally does want to break out. And over the last 2 weeks, it's actually been flirting with that central boiling event, but really failed to get over that. So again, when it comes down to it, short's been really suppressing Lucid behind the scenes. I'll give you guys a quick overview of that before I touch on how high I feel it can go. So short score is currently 85, utilization is 100%. As far as what shorts are doing today, they are increasing $1.03 million, and that brings the grand total to 146.53 million shares being shorted, and that's around 23% of the free float. So I already see some people on Twitter just saying that this is a short squeeze and blah blah blah. It's not. So again, do your own due diligence at the end of the day. But like I said, when it comes down to it, you do see a lot more calls being purchased. So of course that is fairly optimistic. So all the green is calls being purchased, or call buying, or whatever you want to call it. When it comes down to big money buying, so these are all the transactions on the secondary market. So of course, based on the bid and the ask, majority of which are buys. And dark pool, I'll give you guys a quick overview of that. So as far as dark pool, kind of pretty active today, and dark pool is typically very linked to shorting. So again, might be the case today, or a lot of big institutions kind of adding to their position today. But like I've said in the past, all it needs based on the technicals is just to break past this $8.13 range. So now that we are within the P and the R1, then most likely we can actually touch around the $8.90. So of course, going back over here, around the 870, 880 range is that 100-day moving average, and then around here at $9.10 is that 50-day moving average. Lucid has always really struggled with that 50-day moving average. So of course, that's going to be a lot of big, heavy resistance above us. But hypothetically, I do feel that we can easily get to around that $8.90 this week, potentially, given the huge momentum that's been happening with Lucid. And there might be actually some news that hasn't been announced that maybe some insiders know this is why it's going up as much as it is. But like I said, based on the technicals and the stuff that we do know, I feel it can easily hit around the 890. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, so you guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. Let me know your thoughts on Lucid in the comments below, and if you've been buying, selling, holding, what you've been doing, give yourself a shout out in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. One final thing, don't forget to take advantage of this promo I've been sharing with you. Link in the description below and also the comments. Just sign up for a free account and you get one free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Complete no-brainer. Plus, if you want to throw $100 at the account as well, you do get additional for free stock. So let me know your thoughts on all of that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like I said, and without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching.